Hi guys, rather upset with myself. Made a expensive mistake, I think, or at least expensive by my standards. This is my SkyRC GSM 015 Speedmeter, which I stick on my cars to record how fast they go, radio control cars. And not long after I received it, I found the battery didn't last more than a couple of minutes. Well, that was my opinion anyway. Certainly didn't last very long. So I modified it for an external battery. Now, I haven't used it for a long time. And when I found it, you can see the battery's gone a bit puffy. I think what's actually happened, it's been left fully charged. And it didn't like that. So, not a problem. That one's got the same plug on it. So I stuck it in and instantly could smell burning. I thought, oh dear. And what it is, that one, although it uses a standard little, I think it's a JST plug, I can't remember what they're actually called, it actually has the wires reversed. I don't know if you can see, they look like they're the same there, but actually that one should be that way round. And it's got the positive and negative reverse. Now, obviously, I worked that out when I replaced that battery and put it on there. But when I found it today and thought, I'll swap the battery, I'd completely forgotten about that. So, that's where the battery normally goes. That's quite a small one in there. And as I say, I'd modified it just so I'd got this big one stuck on the outside. And I didn't need to charge it separately because you could charge it via a micro USB there, and that would actually charge that one up with no trouble. But when I just chucked that one in it, fully charged, with the power reversed, like I said, we had a bit of a smelly burning smell. Smelly burning smell? Yeah, okay. I'll try and speak English. So I thought we'll have a look at it. We'll take the board out and see if there's anything replaceable that's burnt out on the back of it. We might be really lucky. There might be a little current limiter module that we can swap out, but I somewhat doubt it. What size can we use? Quite often when I'm doing this sort of thing, I talk about the tools that I use. The tools I'm using here, little jeweler's screwdriver set. Used to be my dad's. And he's been dead for, I don't know, 20 years or something. 20 years, is it that long? Yeah, it probably is. So they're pretty old tools. Right, so on this side, just gonna screw out so we don't lose it. I haven't actually tried putting a reversed battery back in there to see if it'll still work. Because we've got a couple of little components just here. So if we're really lucky, one of those two might be gone. They might be replaceable. But before I do that, I might just try rigging up a battery with the voltage reversed and see if it'll work. Well, it might even work if I just plug a USB in there. Well, I've plugged that battery back in again, just in case. Can't remember which is the on-off button. Yeah, it is that one. And I should be able to charge it through there. It says it's charging. Oh gosh. Am I lucky? Well, we'll find out. I'll leave it charging. I mean, obviously I'd need to get rid of that. But I'll see if it'll actually take charge long enough to... it's actually stopped charging from the looks of it there. Yeah, I will replace that and we'll see if we can charge a different battery. I unplug that. Yeah, nothing there now. Okay, we'll change that battery and see if we've been lucky. There's nothing burning hot there at the moment. Well, I've got to say, I don't really believe my luck. I've just replaced the battery with another one of those old lithium-ion cells. These came out of Poundland power pods, as they called them. They were pre-charged, disposable lithium-ion batteries that you would plug into your mobile phone to give it a charge, and then you would throw it away. But they were lovely little lithium-ion batteries, so I bought lots of them for £1 each. In fact, when they stopped selling them, they got rid of their old stock at 50p each. And they're lovely little batteries. They're a bit heavy because they're metal cased, but as you could see, that other one, where it had got a problem, it swelled up, but it hadn't burst. Anyway, that appears to be okay. Can I turn it off? Yes. Can I put it on charge? Oh, it's come back on again. I seem to remember that being the problem, that you try and turn it off, and you'd think you'd turned it off, and then it'd come back on again. It may be because I've just pressed those buttons on the top, to be honest, but it would run the battery down because it would be running when you thought you turned it off. Well, that doesn't actually say it's charging at the moment. Now it says it's charging. I'll just run my finger over bits on the back, see if anything feels hot, at the risk of burning my finger. Shouldn't do this anyway because you could short things out with your fingers if they're a bit sweaty. Well, I don't like to say it because I could well be wrong, but I think I've been lucky and got away with it. The only way we'll know is to actually reassemble it, stick it on a car and give it a little run around. Okay, well, that's a surprise. Well, as I was unplugging the USB lead, my fingers went up here, and that component just there is hot. So I may not have been lucky. We may have got one that's about to fail up there. It is too hot to keep my finger on. So it may well be dead or dying. I'll see if I can get a number off that. I'll get me macro lens on it and have a look, just in case it does fail. Potentially that would be replaceable. Of course, that may not be the problem. It may be another one's failed and it's allowing too much current through to there. I left this overnight. It was getting warm and it's flattened the battery. In fact, it flattened the battery within a matter of minutes. So I had it on charge for quite a long time. And it was actually showing a display. But as I say, it was then getting hot. And I left it here on a silicon pad on a stone surface just in case it caught fire overnight. It didn't, but yeah, it's dead. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.